Hey guys, it's Frances, and I did a video maybe a couple months back about these neon phosphor powders. I won them from Nicole Diary, and I came on and tried to do them with regular nail polish. And I don't want to say it was a fail, but it was a one more way not to do this kind of video. It didn't work for me. The couple ways that I tried didn't work for me. I published that video. I got a really good response to the video, and I also got some really good suggestions. I tried a couple things in that video. I tried a sticky base coat, and I also tried yellow stopper top coat because I knew a lot of people have used it for helping their stamping to stick because it has a bit of a sticky finish to it when it dries. And then in particular, I've watched videos of Thon's where she used it with pigments, not these particular pigments, but all other kinds of pigments, and she was able to make it work for her. It didn't work for me in that particular video, but she actually in particular commented on the video and suggested that I try the yellow stopper again because I might have waited a little too long for it to dry. So I decided with that suggestion, and I did get another suggestion as well, a different type of suggestion, that I would revisit these pigments and see if I can get them to work for me with just regular nail polish. So the one suggestion I did get was the yellow stopper. So in this video, I'll be trying the yellow stopper again, a little bit differently. And the other suggestion that I got was nail foil glue. And I've also seen this in other videos too, and I'm gonna move this out of the way. So I placed an order on Amazon for nail foil glue, and I actually got it from Amazon. Hold on, let me get the information. I wrote it down. I ordered this from Amazon. I am in the US, so I paid $4.75 USD plus $1.69 shipping. It was not available for Prime, and it is coming from China, so it did take me 3 weeks to get here, but I was willing to wait for it because it came not only with 12 nail foils, and I'm not going to go over the nail foils in this particular video. I will be doing another video on nail foils because I've actually never done them, and I think I'm going to do them for the first time on camera because I'm a little crazy that way. And it also came with 2 nail foils, and I thought for $4.75 plus $1.69 shipping, that was kind of a deal, especially since I don't know, I've never worked with nail foils before, so I didn't know if it was something that I was really going to want, but I definitely did want the foil glue. So this is what I'm going to be using for this particular demo. I'm going to be using the yellow stopper again, and I'm going to be using the nail foil glue. What I did was I painted I painted 2 of my nails white, and this is why I painted them white. I'm going to bring you in a little bit because these are neons, and I don't know how. I'm assuming since they're pigments, they're probably going to be pretty pigmented. It's kind of in the name, but I figured that neon nail polishes quite often benefit from having a white base coat, what they like to call undies, underneath them to make the colors pop a little more. So I wanted to kind of test out at the same time to see if they work better over white or if you can use them without undies. So I decided I was going to go ahead and paint white on 2 nails, one for the yellow stopper and one for the foil glue, and then I would do repeat the same process with the yellow stopper and the foil glue on the naked fingers too. I did not use base coat right now. I have no just clear base coat because I'm going to take this off right away. This is just for testing purposes, but for any other look I'd be wearing a base coat. I also will bring you in a little bit because I wanted to show you guys a little something. Ooh, very close. My last video was my Animal Kingdom collab video, and I will link it for you if you'd like to take a look at that. But if you notice there's some staining around my cuticles, I just took that off. See all that? It's blue staining. This is the culprit. So I don't even know if this is available anymore, the Sally Hansen Complete Salon. I don't even think this line is available anymore, but this particular color it's a stainer. Now it didn't stain my actual nails because I had a different color underneath it. I was using this as a radial gradient, but it stained my cuticles when I was putting it on, and it stained it as I was taking it off. So just a heads up to anybody who has the polish or might run across it somewhere. It's a beautiful color. It does stain. Okay, so I'm gonna get my stuff together. What I did was I've got a piece of wax paper because I think the pigment's gonna kind of get all over the place. And I, excuse me, allergies. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint the finger with the yellow stopper. One with the yellow stopper and one with the nail foil glue. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint it and I'm gonna wait until it's just dry, because then I think it'll be tackier that way. So here, I'm gonna paint this nail with the yellow stopper. And then I'm gonna come in on this nail with the nail foil glue. I probably should have painted a different color other than white. Because the nail foil glue, you know it's ready when it dries clear, because it leaves a white, but hey, I have a white base. How the heck am I supposed to know when this is dry? Okay, I'm just gonna have to do the touch test probably. And I will come in with a couple different pigment colors. And these pigments came with these foam applicators. And I'll link that first video. I went into a little more detail as to where I got them and how much they were and the weight and all of that. I'm not going to go into that in this particular video. But as these are drying, okay, I'm going to give it another minute. As these are drying, I just wanted to talk about these pigments a little more. I think there's some other stuff that I could probably use these pigments for, that I'd like to try and use these pigments for. I really think it would be kind of neat to add these to clear for lead lighting. I'll probably do that in another video. Since it is pigment, you can make it you could make your own polish as opaque or as sheer as you want to. So I think you might be able to do like sheer neons for lead lighting. You could probably make your own nail polish even as opaque as you wanted to, just by adding the pigments, and you could mix the colors together. You should be able to do some really nice gradients with this as well. As long as I can get it to work, there's seriously a lot of possibilities for use with these pigments. Okay. Oh, there's pigment from the box. All right. I think, I don't know if it's too sticky still. Here, let's zoom in. I'm gonna start with this kind of bright tangerine orange color. And in the last video, I gave you a nice look at all the different colors. Okay, so I'm coming in with this. I didn't wait long enough for it to dry. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't put on the naked nails. Oh, Francis. The other thing I'm going to try is I'm going to try and come in with this little brush. Because I saw, I think is it Gelulicious? She uses a lot of pigments too, and she uses a brush as opposed to a sponge applicator. Okay, I'm not getting that to stick at all. I'm going to try the blue down here. I'm thinking I didn't wait long enough for it to dry. Okay. That nail foil glue is definitely not dry. But while I'm waiting, I'm going to put the yellow stopper on the clear nail. And I'm going to put the foil glue on this nail too. And this will give me an idea. See, I should have done these two at the same time, and then I would have known when it was dry. Rookie mistake. Okay, I'm gonna try and come in with these pigments one more time on this side. I mean, it's sticking, definitely sticking better than when I tried last time. It's sticking really well to that spot. I still might have waited too long. That's not sticking very well. Okay, it looks like the nail foil glue is dry. So let's try that one. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's the ticket. And I'm kind of dabbing it on. I guess you could rub it in if you need to. But this is really fine powder, so it's not like it's glitter that you need to burnish it and get it to stick in, because it's not going to be an issue. Oh yeah, this is much better. Oh, foil glue, you are a godsend. Very cool. Very cool. This leaves like a powdery finish to it, but I bet if we put a clear coat on top of it, it would fix that right up. All right, so that's over white, and you can see it definitely makes it pop, but it definitely leaves that blue a little bit lighter. I wonder if I came in with a little extra pigment here, if it would be more. Absolutely, it's more opaque. Very cool. And I don't think this is showing true to color, at least not on my viewfinder. Let's see how it looks on when I go to edit. Not that I think I'm going to be editing a whole lot in this video. There's really not a whole lot to edit. Me rambling. All right, so let's try this. And this is without a white base. Look at that. Very cool. I don't think it needs a white base. Oh no, I just stuck the orange one in the blue. Dang it. And all I'm doing is just coming into this. I don't know if you can see, I'm just coming in and dabbing. And I think I probably got too much on the brush itself, but okay. And then you see, it'll mix it all up for you if you wanted it to. You can mix and come in with a little extra pigment. I would imagine with this brush, you could come in. Yeah, I waited too long again for the yellow stopper. I'm thinking if you went in immediately with the yellow stopper, I mean, maybe I waited too long again even. But in my mind, the foil glue is a definite win here, because you see when it's done. You don't need that undies, and you see when it's ready, when it's tacky enough. So I think for my money, I'm using the yellow stopper anyway as a peel off base coat, so it's no harm, no foul that I purchased it. But I think for me and for anybody who's just getting started with these pigments, your best bet is the foil glue. That's just my opinion. I'm going to come in with a yellow stopper on top, just because it's a clear coat and I want to see what it looks like with a clear coat on it. Okay. And you see that it actually mixes that gradient a little better for you too. Cool, it's like a greeny color in the middle where the two come together. It deepens up the color a little bit too when you put the top coat on. Very cool. I actually think I like it better without the undies than with. Tell me what you think, guys. I definitely think that this one was not a fail. This one was good. Foil glue is my friend. Anyway, oop, wrong way. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. If you have any comments, anything you'd like to say, any questions, make sure that you leave it in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.